Hello, I'm Michael Caine, and I'd like you to join us each week for Focus on Britain on this station.
Welcome, Agent. Today we are responding to allegations made by another channel that claims Mr. F.O.B. is in fact none other than Mr. Billy Ozbum. You heard it right, folks. Billy Ozbum. Wait, are you seriously telling me you've never heard of this top-secret spy? Well, don't worry, because apparently the internet's leading experts on absolute bollocks are here to educate us all. So let's take a deep dive into the fact-based evidence. Officially unverified, highly incorrect, definitely questionable, and backed up by the finest suspect intelligence a slideshow can provide. Now, after watching a completely incorrect video uploaded by a sweaty scrotum, Mr. F.O.B. decided to examine the production quality a little closer. Turns out, it's a slideshow, a bloody slideshow. Oh, how original. The editing, the craftsmanship, the artistic vision. This masterpiece must have taken at least 30 minutes to produce, possibly even 35 if someone stopped halfway through for a pot noodle and a cry. Look at this. Same content repeated over and over again. Fact-based nothingness typed out in the exact same style as that silly bugger known as crumpled foreskin. According to Sweaty Knackers, Scrotum. No, wait, Simon. Anyway, according to him, Mr. F.O.B. is actually Billy Ozbum. It's okay if you don't know who that is, because apparently none of this needs to make any sense whatsoever. Everything will become clear in just a few moments of completely factual evidence that definitely isn't made up. This is the methodology matrix explanation. Satire versus stupid, crappy slideshows. One side uses humor, sarcasm, piss-taking, and exaggeration to expose nonsense on the internet. The other side slowly zooms in on screenshots like someone's uncovered state secrets hidden inside a Tesco meal deal receipt. Primary weapon of choice, satire. The ancient art of mocking people who accidentally turn themselves into comedy characters without even realizing it. F.O.B. has a very particular set of skills. One of those skills is sniffing out the grift. Focus on Britain makes amazing videos. Real quality. Brilliant, in fact. Far better than some rubbish slideshow. Mr. F.O.B. now requires urgent advice. F.O.B. is going dark. Full Jason Bourne mode. Dive, dive, dive. Hide the USB sticks. Burn the imaginary dossiers. Someone alert the pretend intelligence community immediately. 300 hours for the military-minded. Now we're looking at raw audio recordings. Not tapes like Bollock Brains claimed. Tapes? What is this, 1987? Next, we delve deep into GPS data from a dangerous covert shopping trip to Tesco. Included on the receipt, 1 tube of anisole, sticky plasters, hair gel, and a military-style notepad and pen set for tactical back-to-school operations. Then we move on to edited screen captures of pretend army games. We've also got Rumble video dumps full of silly people talking like they're active members of the SAS, despite sounding like they get out of breath climbing the stairs after a Chinese takeaway. Then comes the threatening stage. Anyone with a different opinion, anyone daring to poke fun at the stupidity involved, suddenly becomes an enemy operative, apparently working for MI5, MI6, the CIA, Tesco Club Card Services, or possibly all four at once. Now let's take a look at the slop. This exact loop of recycled nonsense is precisely why Simple Simon's imaginary secret army friends keep pretending to be James Bond. Every video sounds like someone discovered the phrase fact-based evidence and decided to repeat it 400 times until their audience's brains melted into wallpaper paste. Both daily channels back each other up with far-fetched claims, presented as if they've uncovered hidden wartime documents buried underneath Churchill's shed. This creates a strange fantasy universe played out over endless videos where every blurry screenshot becomes proof, and every phone call somehow changes absolutely nothing. It's the kind of boring that should honestly come with a health warning for drowsiness. It repeats itself so often you begin predicting the next sentence before it arrives, like a broken kettle screaming in the corner while your soul slowly leaves your body. F.O.B. reports, with some concern, that intelligence appears to be missing in action. Mr. F.O.B. suggests taking a deep dive into some older content uploaded by Mr. Simpleton before making your mind up. Watch it carefully. Study the patterns. Notice how every conversation somehow circles back to absolute bollocks disguised as groundbreaking intelligence. And if you still come away believing every word, then F.O.B. can't help you. F.O.B. only leads you to water. It is entirely up to the individual whether they choose to drink from the glorious fountain of reality or continue bathing in a puddle of internet nonsense. Codename, Bill Ozbum. Status, constipated. Mr. F.O.B. doesn't believe for 1 minute that his content is special. It exists purely for entertainment. But here's the important question. Has any of the so-called fact-based evidence actually been evidence? Why does Daily Bollocks sound exactly like Silly Simple Simon? Why do the cadences match? Is it sinking in yet? Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. But from the research F.O.B. has done, these content creators aren't exactly convincing master spies. Every massive information drop leads nowhere. Every dramatic phone call proves absolutely sod all. Every huge revelation arrives with all the impact of a wet sponge being thrown against a bus stop. Focus on Britain is currently busy with real-world responsibilities. F.O.B. didn't really want to bother responding, but slideshow videos are incredibly easy to make. 30 minutes to be exact. And unlike Sweaty Nads Productions Incorporated, F.O.B. even managed to upload in glorious 1080p. Technology truly is amazing. That's it for now, folks. Mr. F.O.B. creates the greatest content in the entire world. Warner Brothers have apparently entered a bidding war with Disney over the creative talents of Mr. F.O.B. That's right. Disney executives are reportedly throwing money around during highly classified phone calls, desperate to secure the cinematic rights to tactical Tesco investigations and anisole receipt analysis. Can you believe it? Nah, me neither. Sounds like complete bollocks, really. Which is fitting, considering that's exactly the level of evidence we've been dealing with this entire time. Bye for now.
If your story is too sensitive to share like this, please explain this in your message and we will try to get back to you. Unfortunately, dispatches receives a very high volume of emails and calls, and it isn't always possible to respond to everyone. However, we'll assess what you tell us and do our best to get back to you if your story is of interest.
Please leave your message after the tone. To re-record your message, key # at any time.
You got, bro? Was it? I don't think it was last year of N-Copper. Was it last year of was it big ears N-Copper? You get what I'm saying? You got, bro?
Shouting in a mindless rush. Who the fuck is Bill Ozbum? Spaciously lost in a crowd, he feels so terribly small. Goes before shouting it loud, his back against the wall. Who the fuck is Bill Ozbum? Tell me, do you really know? Tell me, do they even know? Caught in a thick of the crush, shouting in a mindless rush. Who the fuck is Bill Ozbum? Facing a blurry parade, fists high up in the air, watching the sunlight fade, no one seems to care. Maybe he's a ghost, maybe he's a host, just a